guys and girls like anime here, and today I'm going to be going over my top 10 Attack on Titan characters. Now, first of all, this is going to contain spoilers for up to Season 3 Part 2. So if you haven't watched up to that, please go watch that. And disclaimer, this is surprisingly my opinion. I know this list is going to offend some people, because someone isn't number one. Did you remember this is my opinion? I don't hate your favourite character if they're not on this list. This is just my personal opinion, and if we can manage to respect that, let's get on with the list. 10. Now, number 10 on my list is Eren Yeager, the main character. The reason why Eren is so low on the list is because he just goes on about how much he wants to kill the Titans most of the time. He also got really annoying for me when Historia decided to save him and he was just like, no, kill me! He just annoys me quite a lot as a main character. I'm pretty sure if he was a side character, I'd probably like him more because he wouldn't be so main focused. However, his Titan shifting ability is cool, as he can transform into a 15-meter Titan and fight other Titans. He is a good character, just I don't really like his personality all that much. That's why he's so low on this list. Yeah, I already know I'm gonna get hate. Pixis. Pixis is the commander of the garrison regiment. He drinks a lot of alcohol, but he does put humanity first. When they were going to kill Eren because he could transform into a Titan, Commander Pixis is the one that stepped in and stopped this from happening. He also listened to Armin's strategy to plug up the wall using Eren. He's also quite funny, and he is a good character. He helped with the coup d'etat, and he helped overthrow the government because the government showed they didn't put humanity first. Overall, he was a really good character, and I personally love him. Hey, everyone's gonna hate me for this. Number 8 is Levi Ackerman. Levi is very badass, which means he's a lot of people's favourites, and he has a lot of fangirls, who will probably be very angry with me for putting him this low down on the list. I just prefer other characters over him. And this is my opinion. If Levi's your favourite, that's your opinion. Levi is a good character. He is really strong, and overall he's a good character with a well developed backstory. He is very awesome. But there's just other characters I prefer. He was raised by Kenny, who was a murderer, and he became a Titan killing badass. I do like the scene though when Historia punched him and he started laughing, because that was funny. Then, John Kirstein. John is originally a character that none of us really like that much. He tries to pick a fight with Eren when they're in the cadet corps. Them two don't seem to get along to begin with, but they seem to be civil with each other now. John always thought it was stupid how Eren always was willing to be so suicidal and go and risk his life. John originally wanted a comfy life inside the military police, in the interior of the wall. However, after his close friend Marco died, John decided to join the Scouts, which was really unexpected. John has a lot of character development, and scenes with him and Eren can be quite funny, as he still does not like Eren that much to this day. However, he has realised that Eren is really the one that's going to save humanity, so that's why he will risk his life for him. Jon is a great character with lots of great development, and I overall love him. Connie Springer. Now, everyone's going to be upset that Connie got so high up on my list. Connie is kind of a comedic relief character, which makes me surprised he survived so long. I personally ship him quite a bit with Sasha, because they are both the comedic relief characters that feel like they should be long gone. However, I just really like Connie. His scene where he tries to get Sasha off the food, and because Sasha's just trying to eat that whole bit of meat herself, just makes me laugh. Also, Connie's mother transformed into some sort of titan and couldn't walk. He seems to visit her every day, at least we think it's his mother. Connie also tried to save Jon during the attack on Trost. Connie is quite a good character. I wish he did get a bit more screen time, but I really love him. I find him quite funny. So overall, that's why Connie is number 6. Armin Arlert. Armin is the brains of the group. He is the one that came up with the plan of how to take back Trost. He thought of a plan of how to get the Titans out of the storage room. And overall, he's planned a lot. I literally nearly cried when he was about to die. And because I really thought he was going to die. However, luckily, well, not so luckily for Erwin, but Levi chose to save Armin's life instead of Erwin's. Armin will probably now be the strategic planner for most of the scout missions, as he's really good at that. Armin is a great character. I personally love him because he's brains. He's very smart and just lovable. It's a shared place, because these two characters I love exactly the same amount. So for number 4, it's Historia Rice / Krista Lenz and Ymir Fritz. Now, first about Krista. Krista is presented as a lovable, kind girl, always putting others before herself at the beginning of the show. She isn't really that memorable, but I remembered her because people started calling her a goddess, especially Sasha when she gave her food after Sasha's food provisions were taken away. She is also compared to as a goddess in season 1 by many of the other members of the Scouts. In season 2, we find out that Krista's name is actually Historia, and that she was sent away for some reason. Turns out she is part of the true royal bloodline. And then in season 3, she's meant to become a Titan, eat Eren, regain the founding Titan's power. She doesn't do that. In a really bad scene, she tells her dad pretty much to go away. And then she deals the killing blow on her dad. Historia is very badass, and towards the end. And I also love the bit when she's kind. I also really ship her with Ymir, and that's kind of canon. I also just like her reading the letter and her flashbacks to Ymir. Now, the other person who ranked number 4, Ymir. Ymir doesn't seem to care about anyone except herself. And Krista. Ymir seems mean in season 1. That's all she seems to be. Some mean girl. Like when they find Armin, she figures out that the rest of his squad are probably dead. And she says that the real tragedy is that Armin's the only one left. Ymir often jokes about Krista marrying her, although I'm pretty sure now it's more than just a joke. Like when Ymir and Connie are arguing, Krista tells everyone to be calm, and Ymir's like, "Look at my Krista, keeping the peace. You are so gonna have to marry me one day." Then in season 2, it turns out that Ymir is a Titan shifter. And she transforms, partly to save herself, but I'm pretty sure it's mainly to save Krista. So she saves Krista on the tower, and she nearly dies as well. And then Krista tells her her real name, Historia. Then she's like kidnapped, and she's like, Ymir's like, oh, I'll be bad for a bit because they want what's best for Krista. I totally still care about myself the most, though. Totally. And then Ymir like helps the villains, but she doesn't really do anything bad. So, and then she considers going back inside the wall, and then I think it's to clear her conscience a bit because she ate Reiner and Bertholdt's friend. She goes off with them, but she doesn't exactly help them. I also love how Krista manages to slay a Titan because Ymir's with her. At first, it just felt like a one-sided thing, and then towards the end of season 2, Krista was like saying stuff like, "With you, I feel strong," and even had flashbacks to her. Overall, these two girls are great characters, and I love them, and that's why they are both on the number 4 spot. 3. Hanji Zoe. Hanji Zoe is the mad scientist. She loves experimenting on Titans, and even sometimes feels sympathy for them. She once captured some Titans and named them Sonny and Bean, but they were killed. She is a really great character, and I really shouldn't be calling her a she, but I'm going by anime logic, and in the anime, she's pretty much confirmed to be a girl, so, but in the manga, it's never specified. To me, she's a girl, okay? You can call her a him if you want to in the comments. I don't care. Hanji also nearly dies twice, which makes me so happy she's alive. In season 3 part 1 she gets shot, and I get scared that she's dead for a bit. In season 3 part 2 it pretty much says, oh yeah, Hanji, she's dead. Oh wait, no I'm not, I just lost an eye. At least I think she did. Been a little while since I watched it. And now she should be commander of the scouts, because Owen said she'd be the next one. Hanji is just amazing. I love her mad scientist vibe. And she's just kind of crazy. I always love the crazy characters. Now, this person is probably who you thought was first, considering I hadn't mentioned her yet. I'd probably be upset with me at who I like more than her. But number 2 is Mikasa Ackerman. Mikasa is badass. She is a badass female character. She is very strong, and she is compared to being as strong as 100 soldiers by herself. When she was 9 years old, her parents were murdered and she was kidnapped. She was then later saved by Eren. Eren has always been her special family member. And after her adoptive mother Carla died, Eren was all that Mikasa had left, and for a bit she thought she even lost him. But she managed to find a reason to keep on living, which was the memories of him. And that even made me cry. I didn't even like Eren, and then Eren was like, yo, I'm alive. And Mikasa's like, becomes like his overprotective mother, kinda. But Mikasa is amazing, to put it bluntly. I also just love her friendship with Sasha. How, like, Sasha, they've both saved each other multiple times. And Mikasa actually, like, when Sasha thinks that there might be Titans or her instincts are saying something, Mikasa often trusts Sasha's instincts. It's also funny when there's a commotion and Mikasa says it's just that Sasha farted. And then she bribes her with bread to, like, not say what actually happened. Overall, I love Mikasa, and she is a really great character, and that's why she got to number 2. Honourable mentions. My first honourable mention is Petra. Petra died. That's why she's an honourable mention. Originally, first I watched through the anime, she was my full favourite character. Then she was killed by the female Titan. And because she was killed, that means she didn't really get much screen time, so she kind of dropped down the list. Like, really far down the list. Petra was a great character. And I honestly really liked her. I don't know why. I just did. Second honourable mention, Annie Leonhardt. Annie was my 6th favourite character till I found out she was a female Titan and that she had killed my 4th favourite. If I'd found out she was a female Titan and she hadn't killed one of my favourites, I probably would have kept her on my favourites list. But yeah, Annie, great character. Just, she killed Petra. And my last honourable mention is Erwin Smith. Erwin is the commander of the Scouts till he died in the most recent season. He also lost an arm before that, and he always plays gambles. He is a good character and a very good commander. I just don't really like him that much. Like, I haven't really had any scenes where I think, oh my god, I love this character, please, I love you, don't die. But all that aside, he is a good character. Now, it's going to be the number 1 spot next up. Attack on Titan character that is probably going to make some of you angry that she's higher than Levi and Mikasa is the one and only potato girl, Sasha. Sasha is a comic relief character. She first appears in episode 3, while she is in a few frames for episode 2. First time we see her is the scene where she was eating a potato and she has a funny interaction with the person in charge about why she is eating a potato. She even offers to share some with him. Sasha is often getting in trouble with the person in charge of training. I just really like the funny characters. Sasha was originally meant to die in season 2, episode 2, and in that episode, she saved a little girl who would have been eaten by a 3-meter Titan. Fortunately, one of the editors got upset and went and hid himself in the bathroom, and they decided to change it. Because of that, and the fact she could have nearly died, that's made me love her even more. And she only has one more season to survive. I honestly thought she'd be off sooner. She just has 1 season. And please, if you read the manga, don't spoil it for me. If Sasha dies, don't tell me. I want to find it out in my own time. Because then I'm just going to be sad. Sasha spent most of season 3 part 2 kinda unconscious. And she didn't really say much, but in season 3 part 1, when she was fighting for the meat and trying to eat it all and started trying to eat John's hand, I just found that scene too funny. Also, she's just such a funny character. And that's why I love her. In a show like Attack on Titan, where everything gets dark, characters die a lot, it's quite nice to have a calm, comical relief character. I hope Sasha survives season 4. Everyone else I hope survives season 4. But I feel like season 4 is going to have another massive wipeout, because last season, if Sasha survives that massive wipeout, I'm going to be so happy. I'm literally going to, throw a party by myself. Yeah. So this has been my list. As I said at the beginning of this video, this is my opinion. And we all have opinions. So please don't get triggered. Why don't you place your own personal list in the comment section down below. And next week's video, I'm going to not be doing a list. I'm going to be doing a review on some of the animes I've watched. It will probably be Angel Beats, because I don't feel like there's enough good reviews about that anime. Because there's all these people online being like, I saw an article that was like, did you like Angel Beats? Did you think it was good? Well, you're wrong, and here's why. I was just like, seriously? But yes. It might be a top 10 video, or it might not. I still have to plan it. But yeah, that's all for this time. Goodbye, guys and girls.